Now, the highlight of this episode was basically that I didn't know how to use his yo-yo. I mean, it kind of blew me away how creative this guy can use a yo-yo and how skilled he really is. I mean, Valentino, the moron, the idiot who doesn't understand to when to stop, has a skill that is so interesting and weird, and it actually works at certain scenarios. You're about to die, you could defend yourself by a yo-yo. I mean, you can see what he can do with it. I'm just like, whoa, that's actually kind of fun and very creative. That's like, wow, where would you put this? I wish they put this at the very beginning of the series just to make Valentino a little bit more interesting. But right now, it's good enough for me because it's just so interesting what he can do with this yo-yo. Now, the second thing is super interesting is Don. Don, at the moment, his whole describe him is kind of like a pun or a joke of the whole series, but you have some respect, and this is one of the moments when things get serious. Don gets serious. I mean, he got pissed off. He punching this creature's left from right. I mean, true like a champ. This one was kind of better to see Don. Something you don't see Don every day, to see him this type of badass. He could take basically things down. Like, he is that strong. He is that prepared. Don is just a badass. I'm kind of happy to see that. I thought it was kind of fun to see this results. Now, the third most interesting thing is the vampire Mexican version of the bats. Their design itself, it was incredible, interesting. I mean, I had to combine two words to describe the designs of each vampire. Besides that, the designs of different ones that you can make different designs, some similar, looking the same, but completely different in the same time. That's a lot of applaud. That's a lot of creativity for just a few creatures that you probably seen once. Hoping that they do come back because I love this designs. They're so eye-catching. In other words, it's just so incredible. Now, this is the first time you see my channel, you see your cartoon series, anime series, or something completely random. And of course, if you like what you're hearing, please you can help me just subscribe to kind of make the channel bigger and better than ever before. Now, let's get started. The whole story starts with Valentino and Victor kind of going splunking and curious where this is. Like, they found a server map, they never explained where this map come from, just decided to go splunking for fun. So they saw this weird kind of big thing. This, I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like a huge ass Mexican coin. This made of stone that was sort of like a barrier. The kids, they didn't realize what it is, but Valentino saw, wait, this looks like the kind of like a video game I used to play. He just pressed some sort of things by using his yo-yo. I mean, this guy has skill using his yo-yo. That was kind of fun to see. But when this door opens, this creature's vampires reappear and the boys freak out and run away. But between all this, I feel one I have to point out is basically Valentino becoming an ass. I mean, our arrogant ass who think he knows everything, but he doesn't. But the reason he does this is because he feels he doesn't know anything, so he pretends. That's something I had to mention because that could ruin the episode, but it started didn't because of the result it happens. But anyway, let's continue. The boys ran away straight to Don to ask him what's going on and what the hell to do. Don, being Don, who has all the information, he described you have to basically burn them because they're basically vampires. The sun will kill them, or holy water. Of course, they can't say holy water because this is basically kids TV, so they have to get rid of all the religion's subtext. It just to them, oh, just water. But at the end, Mexican culture kind of relies on kind of religion, because religion and Mexican is kind of fused together. So you can't get rid of one thing without the other. So it's kind of weird to how do they navigate this kind of situation. But anyway, Tom tell him what to do and how to do it, but between this, Victor got pissed off because he kind of gained not respect again. He feels everybody's a normie. He feels he's useless with this kind of attention he has. He does fucking stupid, like always. Victor ran away straight to the church to ring the bell so to scare off the vampires because he thinks it'll be the same effect how birds get scared off by sound. But unfortunately, he's wrong like always. Instead of making scare him off, they come back to him. But between this, not Victor, Valentino and Don trying to stop him. They realize you're doing the wrong thing, but it's too late. Now they're basically locked in the church and figure out how to get rid of him. In between all this mess, Valentino once again screws up and opens the door by accident, and then all the vampires. Now it's basically a showdown versus the kids and Don and versus the vampires. This scene was so much fun to see. You could see everybody's skill on target, especially Valentino, that I was blown away. I mean, it was kind of fun. They just play with a lot of different ideas, show how badass he really is, show how Valentino, how badass he's also. Like, whoa, yes, this kind of action, enjoyment, and kind of creativity really worked, because it never felt kind of frustrating. The fact, all the things I said, what Valentino did seemed so frustrating, but very end, not really, because how they handle, how Valentino opened up and says, the reason I'm doing this, I feel I know nothing, so I have to lie, I have to prove myself I could do better. But at the very end, he does. The very end, this was a good idea to hear, because his big brother Valentino opened up to him. He says, it's okay if you know nothing, because sometimes I don't know anything myself, but actually to admit it, I don't know how to do this. That's what you learn, how you learn to improve yourself. That itself is a very good lesson to hear for everyone, because how life is today, you need to hear that. Honestly, you can't be knowing, pretending to know nothing, pretending to know everything, but still know nothing. That itself is just so well clarified of this episode. Yeah, I enjoy this. This moment kind of gave courage to Victor to be better and try whatever skill he has, and shows it so well. Like, yes, but I love it. Everything went down and Sir got lucky. I mean, Valentino, Don, and Victor, they was kind of like screwed over. They was lost and they have nothing left to fight till the light stand out and kill all the vampires. I mean, I like it that it ends like a cliffhanger. It ends they're about to die because they have nothing else. They was basically dumb lucky they actually the sun came out. Yeah, it's one of the things I just enjoy. I mean, it doesn't feel that we're prepared for this, and that's what actually happened. That's that kind of feeling I enjoy, because you feel the character could die any moment. Of course, they kill all the vampires by the sun, except for one vampire. That I hope that vampire comes back, becomes a bigger threat to make this grand story better. I mean, I enjoy everything in this episode, even consider Victor habits. I get used to watching this series, but it feels it's just getting better. I got nothing else to say, just one thing. Do you like this episode? What were your favorite part? What would you hate about Victor? What do you hate anything about this episode? Let me know down below. I got nothing else to say. Just don't forget to subscribe. Have a wonderful day. Bye.